Jack Rodwell, many are calling for his inclusion in the England senior squad.
Are you picking my team now?
No,
You're going through all my players there, you know?
No, I just want to talk about Jack Rodwell in terms of his development, how you see him going. He's not playing regularly for Everton, but many are squealing for his inclusion in the England senior 11. Are you happy with his development and the number of games?
It's strange. He played regular last season and nobody was calling for him last season. No, as if the England team was set. Suddenly they're now calling for him. But we've got a strong squad. Jack's a really good player and going to be an excellent player. He really is. But like we've done with all the young players over the years, we'll bring them through at the right time and hopefully in the right way. And I think in the main we've done it quite well, so Jack will be no different. He played a lot of games last season when probably shouldn't have had to be asked to do it, but it was probably our shining light at the start of last season when things weren't going so well. So Jack will play lots of games for Everton and he'll go on to become a really good player, but it will be at our time.
Well, that's the message then, isn't it? Is it patience, not just for Jack but for the other younger players in the squad as well?
It'll be patience for everybody. I think we've done that. There'll be sometimes we have to put them in. Last year we had less numbers. It was a case we pushed a lot of young players through in cup ties last year, in European games, way before they should have been ready to do so. But you know, young boys take their chance when they get it. Jack Rodwell certainly took his chance and's continually improved and is doing that again this year.
Okay, Aston Villa on Sunday. You've had some great games against Aston Villa over recent seasons. Do you see that continuing? I
hope so. I hope we win. You know, it's important that we do that. We want to go there. We've had some good games down there, as you rightly said. There's been some high-scoring games, and you know, we've got to try and make sure that we get one more than them.
Were you a little surprised by the 6-0 defeat, to say the least, at Newcastle?
Well, you're surprised because you know Aston Villa are such a strong, powerful team, but no, we keep saying to people in the Premier League, it can happen in the Premier League. No, there's very little between the teams, and depending what day you get somebody, and if things go for you, and you know, everything went for Newcastle. They played well and deserved their victory, and on the day it didn't quite go for Aston Villa.
I think many people see Aston Villa and Everton as similar clubs, or they have been over the years, vying for a top four finish, European football, etc. Yet Martin O'Neill seemed very frustrated and walked out on the club before the season even got underway. Were you very surprised at that?
Well, Martin was a terrific manager, and I think he is, and I think it was a loss that he's not in the game. I've always enjoyed his company, and he's always had good teams. But no, there was a big difference because they did spend more money than what Everton have spent over the last few years. That's undoubted. But you're right in saying that we were sort of competing round that 5th, 6th spot most seasons against each other, and you know, it was tight. So Martin going, we don't know if Kevin will get the job or who else will come into it at the moment. But I mean, the players will work for whoever comes in. That's their job. And no, the Aston Villa players haven't really changed. I think there's only been one change really, and that's Milner gone out. So there shouldn't be a great deal of difference to the Aston Villa teams which performed last season to what they've got now.